As the music was playing, and in my desire to experience what this class is about, the phrase dropped in, "Be gentle with yourself." And I felt like it came in as a reminder to do that. And I wonder what would happen if we were to consider it more as a preparation for experience rather than a reminder to recover from experience, when we need to remember to be gentle with ourselves. What if we began each day with the understanding that I will be gentle with myself today, regardless of how the day unfolds? And certainly there are times when it is easier, and certainly times where it may not be so easy. And what is it that may pull us out of the awareness of ourselves and how we treat ourselves? Perhaps it could be the sense of adult responsibilities, that feeling of this has to get done. But maybe it's more than that. Maybe it has everything to do with realizing that we are guided. Because honestly, in that moment, when that phrase dropped in, I couldn't have imagined where else it would have come from. And I could share that phrase with someone I love. I would be inspired to give it to all of you and say, be gentle with yourselves. I know it when I witness it in others, whether they are being gentle with themselves or not. So I use the potential model that's being reflected back to measure whether gentility and kindness are in the forefront or not. So this idea of preventative measures, to begin with a kindness rather than using it to recover. And who is actually giving us that phrase? Who is speaking to who? In that moment, I felt like it was coming from a very loving source, because no one else in the moment is here in the room with me. So wouldn't that be the most powerful evidence that even in moments where I may not believe I am connected or guided or have lost my faith in some way, couldn't that be an extraordinary example of how some source, loving and kind, is watching out for me at a time when honestly I don't think I would have thought of it on my own? So, could we consider, in the recognition of an experience such as this one, if we were to be willing to look beyond the words, to look beyond the meaning, and truly unpack the experience of what is happening, couldn't we say then that there is a gift and a grace that is present? And all it takes is that willingness to recognize it.